Okay, it's time to head over to the gym. Now, you guys can blame the babies for it taking me an extra 15 to 20 minutes to get out of the house or out of the apartment because I kept petting them and me and Rusty kept playing around. I kept giving him my hand and he likes to do this whole biting thing where it almost feels like he's attacking my hand or whatever and we play fight. But really, it's just him kind of going in on my hand and just biting it and scratching it. To be honest, it's really for his enjoyment. So, because I'm in pain most of the time, but he's cute while he's doing it, so he gets a bit of a pass. And then the other cats now, you can't forget them too. If you're petting one, since we have five, the other ones also kind of get close. Now, some of them were kind of sleeping already. They like to sleep on top of the drawers on top. So there's these really big drawers, and they like to get all the way on top, and they just like to sleep up there. And so they every once in a while they kind of take turns going up there. I guess it's their safe space where they get to kind of get away from each other too, because when they're fighting or whatever, one of them just kind of runs up there to hide from the other, which they're always fighting. If you guys have cats, you guys know they're pretty sassy. They're sassy animals to have. They always have an attitude against each other. So there's always a fight. They're always crashing out, but they're super cute, which is nice. And it's always super entertaining to see them fight too. Even though sometimes they can get a little carried away, where you kind of have to break them apart a little bit. It's kind of like, guys, come on, like you guys are siblings. You guys shouldn't be that upset at each other now. It's not that serious. But luckily, I was taking a look at my camera because I usually have a bit of a routine already when it comes to heading over to the gym. So I don't usually erase my files from my camera until I'm about to step out of the house and I'm kind of preparing everything. And so I was trying to take a look, but I do save my videos in my on my computer or whatever. But I was checking my camera because I was going to delete the videos from yesterday because I already have them saved up and everything. I already transferred them. But tell me why I'm trying to look through my videos and I get this error message as soon as I turn on my camera. And I was just telling a friend yesterday how this camera like is so good and I swear to God I jinxed myself because I was telling a friend, I was like, hey, like this camera's hella good. The Sony cameras, I've dropped this thing like 5 times probably, and it's still caking pretty well, and nothing's really been kind of going on with it. Tell me why though, as soon as I was about to step out the house and I was deleting everything from yesterday off of the camera, it gives me this error message. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't even know what the hell I clicked. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what the hell I clicked. But then after that, it prompted me over to my photos or whatever, my media. And then none of my media from yesterday was able to be seen. So I had to delete everything. Luckily, I already downloaded it. I already like made the vlog and everything from yesterday. But man, I don't know kind of what happened. Maybe it was just a bit of a fluke. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, if it keeps happening, I think what we're gonna try to do is maybe replace the memory card, but let's hope it doesn't become a daily occurrence, or so I hope, because man, that's we're gonna be running into some issues for sure if we're trying to record and all the media goes to waste and I can't even use it. So let's cross our fingers that luck is on our side and it was just a bit of a fluke and it's not gonna happen again. If not, I think we're just gonna replace the memory card because the camera's still going. I tested it out too. I took some sample videos and then I checked the media and everything was working well. So I wanted to say it was a fluke. Maybe I just disconnected it wrong from the computer and it just like corrupted all the files. Who knows? Who knows? I'll just be more careful. Thankfully, I was able to download them. So that's the bright side. And it's still able to record, still turns on. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Now I was getting a little scared. They had us in the first half. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost thought, damn. I was just talking about this damn camera, and now I have to replace the whole thing. Man, that would happen to us. That would happen to us. I'm not even gonna lie. But yesterday was a fucking killer fucking leg session, man. Hitting a PR always makes the week just so much better, and we're ending off the week pretty well too. We're already ending off the week. Today's Friday. We're gonna be hitting some chest. Let's go crazy. Now I'm anticipating we're gonna be doing No, I'm thinking 2 sets of Smith machine. I think that'll be pretty good, and then 2 sets of some presses with the cable stack, and then we're gonna move over to either the fly or we do some what are they called, man? I can believe dips. I couldn't think of the word dips, but we either do dips or we do some type of fly. Now, I would say we'll do some type of fly with the way we kind of set up the cable stack with the bench, but I feel like the cables are kind of too close to each other to not really get a good stretch. Once you're deep in there and trying to get that stretch, it kind of pulls you in this way instead of out. And so it's not the most ideal. It's not the most ideal angle that it's set up. So we're gonna maybe move over to maybe the fly with that isolation machine, which is still pretty good, and then do some dips. We'll see what we end up doing, but I'm anticipating a solid 6 to 7 solid sets of chest. Now you guys already know we always start things off with some upper chest, and then we move over to a little bit more overall chest where it's a little bit more, I guess, flat focused a little bit for some of the presses. Sometimes we like to kind of like make them a little bit incline. It just kind of depends. I think I might start doing a little bit of maybe some lower chest action, maybe something from higher up here, and then just kind of bring it in a little bit more. I'm kind of thinking about doing that just so I can work more on my lower chest. I think that's where it's maybe lacking a little bit, but because with every muscle group, I feel like it can be improved. And so maybe throwing in a little bit of that will do us some good. Now, it'll come in due time. So we'll slowly start to add that in and then see how that plays out over time. So we're gonna do 6, 7 sets of chest, and then we're gonna move over to some triceps. Now for triceps, you guys already know the deal. If you guys have been watching the channel for some time, you guys already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some push down, some type of push down. It's either gonna be most likely going to be with a straight bar. Now I'm thinking of almost using the T bar that almost doesn't weigh nothing that sometimes some folks use on the other side of the gym, because I used it last time and I used it this one time for triceps and it just felt so good. So I'm thinking I might just grab that T bar and use that one because it's also pretty light. That's the word I was trying to think of. Man, I couldn't think of the word, but it's pretty light. And so it's not like other T bars that are hella fucking heavy when you're doing a pull down. It's super light. So we're going to be using that for our push downs and then for our overheads. And I think that'll do us some good. Now for our crossbody, I think we're going to do one crossbody. And I think we'll be fine with that. And then after that, man, I think we're going to be done with today. Today, we are not going to be doing hamstrings now. The reason I think is because we cooked our fucking hamstrings last time. We just did a bunch of stretching movements. Now, I'm not to say that the lane curl is not a stretching movement, but it's kind of like a curl, you're also getting a good squeeze. But when it comes to, let's say, good mornings or RDLs, it's really just a stretch position the whole time. And so it fucking cooked our hamstrings. They are still hella sore. Now, if I try to do, let's say, some type of heavy curl, I try to go in, I'm for sure getting injured. And that's the last thing that we need. So we're not throwing in hamstrings today. So next time, for sure, at least I know, start off with some lane curls and then move on to something stretched. And I think that'll be pretty good. A good little modification. But at least now we know. At least now we know. Just because we do want to be hitting our hamstrings twice a week instead of just once a week. Now, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be hopefully a bit of a shorter day. Hopefully it's not as packed at the gym. I'm not anticipating it to be. Now, it's going to be a little bit tricky tomorrow to get a lift in. We'll see how it goes because tomorrow's the grand opening of the gym. And I think it's going to be free access. So anyone that wants to stop by, they're going to be stopping by and checking out the gym. And so, man, let's see how this goes. Let's see how we're going to get a lift in. I'm thinking for tomorrow's lift, I might just record the first set of everything and just kind of keep it that way, make it super short just because I don't know how many people are going to be there. I don't know what to expect. And having the camera there's not going to be too ideal. So I have to be a little bit more careful tomorrow when we do back and shoulder. Thankfully, it's a back and shoulder day where it's not as bad. You can really do anything with back and shoulders. If it was legs, it gets a little bit more tricky. You can really only do maybe some type of squats or something with some dumbbells, but you can't really get some good, really good work in unless you're really squatting something heavy. So thankfully, it lands on a bit of a chiller day. So we're gonna be doing some back, and we're gonna be doing some shoulder tomorrow, but it's gonna be hella packed. I do anticipate to take a little bit more video of the event to show you guys what they kind of got going on because I know they're gonna have vendors, they're gonna have a bunch of stuff, so we'll for sure be checking them out once we get to the gym tomorrow. Now I'm hoping it's not too crazy now, and we actually get in a good workout because I know when it gets packed we're probably gonna have to be waiting, but we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. I mean, what can you really do, right? You're just gonna have to get in when you can, and when you're in, fucking go hard. So that's what's expected. That's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna switch over now. We got some chest, we got some triceps. Can't wait to show you guys a pump and to see the pump as well. So let's see what we start off with, man. We might even start off with some cable work, some cable presses to start off if every Smith machine is taken, or we'll see what we end up starting off with. Either way, I'll see you guys over there. Let's warm up for one more. We added a plate. I think I'm gonna hit it for maybe 2, 3. Go from there, and then we're gonna have to 10 into 2.5 and try to get as many as we fucking can with that, honestly. Okay, not bad. Let's sleep up. Let's grab some 10s, some 2.5, and then fucking hope for the best. Now, you guys already know me and the Smith machine have a love-hate relationship because it just feels so fucking hard for chest, but for legs, somehow it feels easier. I don't know what it is, but for chest, it's like the hardest fucking Smith machine I think I've ever used. Now, I got a little bit lazy to go grab the wheels with the handles for the 45, so we're just gonna be doing the regular bumper plates. I think we'll be fine with that. They're also testing a bunch of lights that they got in new for the gym because the grand opening was tomorrow. Remember, I was telling you guys in the car. So we'll see how tomorrow's day goes. Probably gonna be a long one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let me now wrap up first. Let me go grab the weight. I'll be right back. Might as well keep it uniformed. I think. Yeah, let's grab the 2.5s. Let me not be lazy. Shakes. That's what I hope. All right, I didn't place this on wrong. You guys already fucking know. I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to wrapping up. I have the hardest time, and then I wrap up wrong, and I have to twist this around, which is not ideal. Try to get as many as we can with this. Seen a bunch of homies today, which is nice. All right, so nice and slow. Come on. Come on.
know what's so funny? I fucking wrapped the rung on my left, but it's okay. Let's do one more. Fuck. Happy. Okay. Let's I think I might fucking drop set that, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is fucking me up. Let's see if I'll do two more. Hopefully I don't die. Nah, there's no way. You know, even if I tried that, there was no way. Okay. I was for sure gonna fucking fail that, so let's go ahead and take maybe like a 30-second breather. No, what the fuck am I talking about 30 seconds? No, it's gonna be more like 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, because there's no fucking way. If I try to hit it again for 30 seconds, I'm gonna be getting fucking two. I'm gonna take 2 seconds. There I go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we're gonna hit it for the 45s and 10s. I can't fucking talk today. Okay, let's do the second one. We're gonna do the 45s and 10s, and hopefully we get a solid welding. Damn it. That's what I'm fucking hoping for. Now on the last one, it was a bit unfortunate. I kind of wrapped up wrong. So what was happening when I was kind of going down, the wrap was kind of shifting up and down. And so it wasn't giving me the full support that I kind of needed throughout the whole set. It's a little bit important to double check your wraps as you're going through it. All right. Man, why do I have the hardest time always wrapping up, man? There you go. All right, that's as good as that's gonna get, I think. A little before our hands fall asleep. You know, man, I fucking hate you sometimes. That's it for hopefully 2 or 3 more. Damn. That was a grinder. Let's take off the weights and let's go set up with the cable stacks. I think it's time for some presses. We're done here. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this one. We're gonna take 45s for a spin now. We don't have Jasmine this time, so let's hope for the fucking best here. We're gonna have to ask someone. We're too far away. Who can we ask? Who can we ask? Who can we? Maybe I'll ask him actually. Can I grab you for a quick sec?
Huh?
Can you pull one of them for me?
Yeah,
By chance?
yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, we have someone. All right, thank you so much. Awesome. Okay, I think we can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. Holy shit. That won't kick us. I think we're gonna have to go down a little bit. All the way to 40. Now, after this, I'm gonna see if I can introduce you guys to a person that's been taking our photos. All right, we have him to help us out again. All right, let's do it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. That's it. Let's I think we're gonna fucking do the fly in front of us. I was thinking about doing some dips. Or fuck it. Let's do some dips. Let's do some dips. I think that's way easier than setting up the machine. We'll sit up there. Let me introduce you guys, because I was showing them some of your photos that you took, but let me give you the mic so you can introduce yourself a little bit.
Hey guys, this is Tony. I am a photographer and a gym enthusiast. I'm here training over at Elite Fitness Pro, here with Demi.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So I've been coming here for not that long. I think I have maybe like a month and a half. But I first met Tony and he was kind of taking some photos of us, or of me in particular, for a bunch of folks here. And his work is fucking awesome. Let me actually show you guys a little bit of what it looks like, or some of his examples here. So I'll put them here for you guys so you guys can kind of see. But his shit is fucking dope. I'm also put his handle right here so you guys can also check him out. But his work is amazing. I was a little bit lazy to set up the isolation machine, so we're gonna be doing some dips here. We're just gonna do some body weight dips, nothing too crazy. Let me change the exposure a little bit. Now, I'm gonna aim for hopefully a solid 20. If I could get 8, I'll be even happier. We'll fucking see. Why the fuck are pull-ups so fucking hard and dips? For the fucking life of me, they kick my ass every time. Okay. We're gonna do one more just like that. I'm thinking we're gonna try to get as many as we can. Worst case scenario, we pause it, and I think I'll be fine. This is our last. This is our last set. I'm gonna take another 30 seconds because that last one fucking kicked our ass. But these dips are feeling fucking good. I have a pretty good fucking pump right now. It's also pretty quiet at the gym today. I mean, other than the music, obviously, but it's fairly empty in here, which is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do his last one. After this, we're gonna go grab a cable stack and we're gonna do some triceps. We're almost done. We're almost done. This one's okay. We're gonna pause at that. Let's pause at that for hopefully 2, 3 more. And then we're gonna move over and do some triceps, man. We're getting our ass kicked today. But the chest is feeling calm, so we know we're putting in some work. Okay, 2, 3 more. Let's do it. That's it. We're fucking done with chest. Let's go do some triceps. Now, you know, I was telling you guys in the car that I wanted to use that T-bar that we like. I couldn't find it. Which is a bit of a bummer, but we are just gonna use a straight bar. I think we'll be fine with this. Now, I would much rather prefer to use the other bar, but I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter which bar you use. I mean, unless you're getting some type of, let's say, some type of pain or something, you know, that's when you maybe want to switch things around. But I think in terms of a straight bar, I don't think it really matters. I think the only real difference is that some of the bars are just a little bit heavier than others. And you have to really just take into account that in particular. Now, I think to start this off, we're going to do maybe, let's do 55 with a 2.5. Fucking hope for the best on the first one. Let's sit up. All right. I'm gonna grab the 2.5 so we can put it on there. I'll be right back. Found it. Let's sit up. All right, we're doing 55 kg with a 2.5. Let's hope for the best. So I don't bust my ass. Why was that so hard? Let's take out the 2.5. And let's drop steady with just 50. Let's hope for the best. I'm gonna try to get maybe 3, maybe 2, 3 more actually. Okay. 2 more just like that. Holy shit. That some of these at the end almost had me fucking pain. I won't even lie to you guys, man. I think I need to work on my breathing. Cause towards the end I start seeing a bunch of fucking lights. And I'm kind of out of it for like the first maybe 10 seconds after the set. It's probably not a good thing. I see a bunch of videos online of people fainting right after a set, so let's hope that's not one of us when we're doing something with legs, because no fucking joke. Me, when it comes to controlling my breathing, I'm fucking horrible at it. So I think that's just something I have to work on a little bit more, because fucking gets to me at the end. Okay, I'm gonna take maybe 2, 3 minutes. And then I think we're gonna hit it for maybe 45 kg with the 2.5 added. We'll see. Or maybe we'll do 50. No, let's do 45. That's probably smarter. Let's do 45 kg. Let's add the 2.5. Okay. Okay. One more. I think. I think we're gonna stay at the 40 kg. I think that's what it was, right? No. Oh wait, it was 40 kg, man. No wonder. It felt just a tiny bit too light, but there's no big deal. We did 40 kg on that second one, and we added the 2.5. So for sure, on the third one, let's do 45 kg with the 2.5 for sure. See, I need to be more careful when I'm taking a look at these because I feel like it's really easy to make some of those mistakes, especially when it comes to loading up weight. Even when it comes to like any of the machines on the other side, like for example, the leg machine where you have to kind of load it up on one side and the other. I sometimes forget to maybe put a 2.5 on one side and then the other side does have it. So just gotta be more careful. Okay, I'm gonna go drink some water. I'm gonna switch the angle for you guys. And let's hit it for one more. We're gonna go up just because on the last one we made a mistake. Okay, let's go ahead and do our third one. Now, like I mentioned, we made a bit of a mistake on our second set where we did 40 kg with the 2.5. Let's do what we actually meant to do, which was 45 with the 2.5. Let's try to get at least a solid 7 to 8 is what I'm aiming for. Fuck me, dude. Okay. At least the next one is gonna be a little bit on the lighter side because we're doing crossbody and we don't have to stack it as high. So I think what I'm gonna do is do 15 kg and hopefully the 2.5 doesn't get caught up on the stack because you guys already know I have a little bit of trouble when it comes to this specific cable stack. And what ends up happening if it's the little extra weight is too high up, when I'm pulling down maybe around here, it gets stuck to the machine and then it kind of ruins the whole set. So I have to just be a little bit more careful. Let's hope that this time it doesn't get stuck. If not, I think we're just gonna be stuck with 15 kg. I think that'll be fine. What I'm thinking of doing, worst case scenario, is maybe just buy a fucking pin because they also make these pins, and I think I can just buy one on Amazon, to be honest. So I think worst case scenario, that's what we end up doing, and I think I'll be fine. Okay, let's switch the weight so we can do some crossbody work. All right. There we go. All right, so let's hope that this shit doesn't get stuck. You guys already know it likes to play around. Okay. We're gonna start with our lift, and then we'll just match. It'll have to be a pause set. Let's do 4 on this side, and then we'll try to get as many as we can on the next one. So yeah, no. We'll drop send this bad boy to 15 kg only. Let's take out the 2.5s. That's it for hopefully 2, 3 more. On our left, we'll just match. 1. Come on. Ugh. All right, that was more like 2 and 3/4 really. So let's get the same thing on this one. That's it. That's it. Okay, we're almost done. On this next one, we're just gonna do some overheads. Let's set that up. Now, for these overheads, I'm thinking we're gonna do 45. Take that first spin. We did that on the last chest day or tricep day, which was on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to go for it again. Hope for the fucking best. It felt pretty good, and I think just based on how today goes, or this particular set, I'll maybe go up a little bit the next Tuesday when it comes up. It just kind of depends. It kind of depends. We'll see. That's all finished. Oh. Okay. On the next one, you first trying to drop down a little bit, man. I went to 40 for the second set. Let's go ahead and do our last and final set of the day. And then we end our Friday or our Friday lift. We're gonna go home, enjoy some good food. It's most importantly fucking rest. I'm gonna rest up a little bit for sure, maybe take a nap. We'll see what we end up doing. Now, we end up dropping down a little bit from the 45 kg to the 40 kg just because for sure that 45 feel fucking heavy right now. I think we're gonna give it another go on Tuesday of next week. Okay. Let's put on these wraps. Let's go hard, and then I think we're gonna pose on the mirror right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? That. So I'm saying with 35. Okay. We're fucking done. Now you guys already know we're not doing hamstrings today because our hamstrings are still cooked. So we're gonna be doing those again on Tuesday. So we're gonna be doing some curls, some hamstring curls, and some some good mornings. Where Jasmine tended off. Now I don't think it was a good idea for me to do those good mornings plus RDLs because my shit's fucking hella sore still. So at least now we know for next time what to do. And we already know what's anticipated. We do too much of the stretched hamstring exercises. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up. We're gonna go pose on in the mirror next to us. I'll see you guys for the pose now. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do the pose down real quick. It's about time that we go home now. Don't mind the hair. Things are looking a little bit fucking crazy right now, but I think there's a class that's about to start up, so let's hurry up and do the pose now. Okay. Today was a good fucking chest day. I won't even lie. We ended up hitting 5 with we're still being kind of stuck a little bit on the 45s with 10s and the 2.5s. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think we're just gonna kind of keep going at it, try to go hard, and then every single time we show up, we're gonna just try to get as many as we can. And just try to go from there, honestly. That's all we can really fucking do. Just push it every single time. Don't get discouraged. All right, let's do this. Let's see what kind of damage we did. Oh my God. I'm running out of fucking breath. Let me catch my breath. I will do a front double by. Oh shit. Man. Let's see. Okay. My fucking God. I say move the back. See how things are looking. Let's take a look at it from this side. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. That's it. Let's go home. Okay. Well, the guys are about to start. I hope you guys can hear in the background. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the event, or actually on Monday. You guys are going to get that video on Monday. I'm going to go pack up on the other side of the gym so that way I'm not in the way. But I will be catching a few clips of tomorrow's event. And we're going to be doing back and shoulder. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Wish you guys are going to be getting on. When is it on? On Tuesday. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good weekend.